Hey, YouTubers, the American Samurai, coming to you once again, almost live in small town USA, back with another video for you guys. This time, I'm taking a page from Deadpoolzila's book, which is a YouTuber who did this really cool series called Non-Comic Lineups. The deal being, he takes characters from different movies, mangas. Granted, some are from comics, but not from that particular series. So I'm gonna give it a try, and I'm gonna do it like he did. So we're gonna start with Cobra, the terrorist organization. Also here I am gonna do G.I. Joe. So I think G.I. Joe might be a little bigger than Cobra, but just because I know I'm more into good guys than bad guys. So okay, first up we have Doc Terror and Hacker. I think these guys would be really good when it comes to tech and tax. I mean, they're all terrorists, so I mean, at some point I can see Doc Terror trying to maybe oust Cobra Commander and take over Cobra for himself. Which that would be a pretty good fight, I would think. Actually, there's another one that might be in a fight too, and that's the Master from Doctor Who. And I'm talking the third Doctor Master. From the John Pertwee era. I think he would be really cool. I mean, he was so evil, so sinister. Not to mention he has those hypnotic powers. I mean, dude, he could literally... But I don't see him as being a member of the... I see him as taking like, control of like the main organization with his hypnotic powers, and kind of acting as like sort of the puppet master, if you will. Next we have Prince Lothar. Now he would be one I would think would be out in front, leading the troops. But also you get his Cyber Beast, and you can imagine how powerful those things would be with not only his skills and tech, but also, I mean, you'd have Doc Terror's, cyber abilities. I think those two together would be a pretty potent combination. Also, with the next guy on the list, Black Ghost and Cyber 009. Now, I'm not talking about the whole group itself, but that might be a possibility too, because it would be like maybe like a organization within the organization. Maybe like Black Ghost picks certain people and is creating a group inside Cobra. Then I suppose it did be the Black Cobra. But in that case, I'm just going with the leader of the group. And next we have Dracula, and I'm not talking like Christopher Lee or Bela Lugosi. I'm talking like the Dracula from... It says Reign of the Multiverse, but I'm gonna go with the one from that showed up in the Centurions. We had the Cyber Bats. Next up, I actually have a villain from a live-action TV series, the Deadly DJ from Get Smart. Here's another one with hypnotic powers I think would be really good in Cobra, because he could create riots and all this kind of crazy stuff. These two I had to put in there just because I think they would, because they'd be like the most unsuspecting group that you would have in Cobra, but they'd be the most deadly. Breadmaster and Pat from the Tick. Now the reason I chose these two is because think of the damage. I mean, we know in Cobra or G.I. Joe Renegade, Cobra had bakeries. What if the bakeries were actually being run by the Breadmaster? Think of all the terror and weapons he could create. That's how I'm going there. And the last one I go with is Dr. Wily, NT Warrior version. He wouldn't have World 3, he wouldn't have any of the robots or anything, but he'd have, the knowledge. He'd be another one of those guys I think would work well with like Hacker and Lothar and Doc Terror, and it has some really strong robotic troops for the Joes to fight. So anyway, that's my thought on a Cobra non-comic lineup. Like I said, I kept Cobra Commander in there just because I think you gotta have him in there. Like I said, the next non-comic one I won't really mention any of the original Joes, but I will explain why certain ones are in there and what their specialty would be. But let me know in the comments below who you think would be good for a non-comic lineup of the Cobra team, and who specifically would be the leader. In my group, I didn't really have a leader. The Master is going to be kind of the leader for that group, but Cobra Commander would still be the face of that group. So let me know your non-comic book lineup for Cobra. Also, if you have any ideas for any other superhero teams you'd like to see me do a non-comic book lineup for, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, Cobra!